The world is full of mysteries waiting to be discovered. From the depths of the ocean to the heart of bustling cities, strange and enigmatic discoveries challenge our understanding of reality. We invite you on a special journey to witness the strangest things found in the most unexpected places. Won't believe your eyes! The mysterious purple orbs. In 2013, a baffling incident occurred in the vast landscape of the Tucson desert. It all began with a local couple's leisurely stroll through the sandy terrain, but this ordinary walk would lead them to witness an event that would astound all of humanity. As they ventured deeper into the desert, they stumbled upon an incredible sight. Thousands of orbs shimmering like jewels. These spheres were unlike anything the world had ever seen. Some were transparent like water, while others possessed a mesmerizing purple hue rarely found in nature. When the couple dared to touch the orbs, they discovered a soft, gelatinous texture. Applying slight pressure caused a mysterious liquid to ooze out. Expert zoologists and botanists who examined the situation couldn't explain the existence of these enigmatic spheres. Numerous theories arose about their origin and nature. Some believed they could be extraterrestrial, while others speculated they might be a unique type of gel plant or fungus. However, after a few days, these orbs dried up and vanished, leaving behind only faint traces. The door to hell. In the vast and arid lands of Turkmenistan's Karakum Desert lies an incredible place that seems straight out of a fairy tale. Known as the Giant Burning Crater, it has captivated all who have laid eyes upon it. Despite its fiery appearance, this is not a volcanic structure. It's an extraordinary natural phenomenon born from a massive underground natural gas basin that has been burning non-stop for years. This is why it's called the Gates of Hell. The origin of this mysterious place has an intriguing story. In 1971, Soviet geologists were conducting drilling operations in the desert to search for oil reserves. Unexpectedly, they stumbled upon a colossal pool filled with flammable gas. Their drilling caused a large crater to form, 60 meters wide and 35 meters deep, above the reservoir. Concerned about the release of hazardous methane into the atmosphere, the scientists decided to ignite the entire crater, assuming it would burn out within a few days. However, their actions triggered an unstoppable fire that continues to burn relentlessly to this day. Due to the secrecy surrounding the research, the true incident was covered up. Numerous theories emerged about the crater's origin. Some believe it truly is a gateway to hell, while others suggest it was used as a clandestine site for chemical weapons testing. Despite the uncertainties behind its creation, this place has become a tourist attraction, drawing over 5,000 visitors annually. The crater has been burning continuously since 1971. The underwater river. Mexico is home to an impressive natural wonder called Cenote Angelita, which means Little Angel Well, an underwater river. It's actually a fascinating natural formation resulting from the interaction of water layers with different densities. Cenotes, in Spanish, mean sinkholes formed by the collapse of the mainland. These intriguing geographical formations are often described as rivers flowing beneath the ocean. Cenotes in Mexico descend below sea level, and when these sinkholes form, they engulf trees from the land surface. For divers, these interesting structures are an ideal place to see trees that continue to grow in freshwater. Cenotes generally occur due to the dissolution of underground limestone and the hollowing out of the ground beneath. These sinkholes have been used as drinking water reservoirs throughout history. The water inside the sinkhole is stratified in layers according to density, such as hydrogen sulfide and salt water. The source of this water can be underground rivers, rain, or underground cave systems. Divers must descend up to 100 meters to reach the bottom layer. When they get there, they witness the branches and leaves above continuing to grow in the water. As they dive deeper, fresh water gives way to salt water. Forrest Fenn's treasure. In 2010, wealthy antique dealer Forrest Fenn filled a bronze chest with valuable belongings, his hidden treasure. Fenn hid the treasure chest somewhere in the Rocky Mountains, sharing a cryptic poem he wrote as a clue to how to find it. For 10 years, those seeking to find the treasure chest tried to decipher the code in the poem and searched for the chest. Fenn's hidden treasure had become a phenomenon. Hundreds of thousands of people embarked on a life-changing journey in the Rocky Mountains to unravel the clues in the poem. This even became dangerous for some, as 4 people lost their lives while searching for the treasure. A snow removal worker named Denny Burfadunk accidentally found a chest with Finn's treasure written on it in faded neon colors while clearing snowdrifts in the mountains. When he excitedly opened the chest, he found 4 copies of the popular 1970s children's book Golden Jewels inside. In addition to these books, there was Jewel's 1998 album Spirit, Joan Baez's famous Diamonds and Rust album, and Glenn Miller Orchestra's 1942 single Chattanooga Choo Choo. Another special piece added to the treasure was a framed photograph of Australian singer and songwriter Ruby Hunter, who tragically passed away the year the treasure was hidden. But the biggest surprise was under the cracked plastic cover of Neil Diamond's 1970 Live Gold CD. There was an unpublished handwritten text by Forrest Finn. Whether it was worth all the searching is debatable, but the history hidden under the snow managed to surprise everyone. The Nika Crystal Cave. The Cave of the Giant Crystals was accidentally discovered in 2000 by miners working in a silver and lead mine in Nika, Mexico. It's truly fascinating that this magnificent structure is located almost 300 meters below the Earth's surface and contains the largest crystals ever discovered on Earth. The largest crystals in the cave are 11 meters long and weigh 55 tons. These extraordinary crystals are composed of crystallized gypsum called selenite. These crystals formed from a hot water solution saturated with minerals and continued to grow for about 500,000 years. The interior of the cave where the crystals grew is still connected to the magma chamber, so it has extremely high temperatures. Although the air temperature is around 50 degrees Celsius, the humidity is over 90%. This causes the perceived temperature to rise above 100 degrees Celsius. Therefore, special protective clothing is required to enter the cave. Entry into the cave is done using special cooling suits and chilled air-breathing apparatuses. However, even with this equipment, one can stay in the cave for a maximum of 45 minutes. This is a critical point due to the extremely high temperature, after which the body begins to lose brain function, and the risk of falling in the cave, that is, the risk of being injured by being impaled by sharp crystals, increases. Entry to the caves has been prohibited for some time. In addition to the Cave of the Giant Crystals, other caves, such as the Cave of Swords, which houses smaller crystals, have also been closed to visitors by the Mexican government. While these unique natural formations attract human curiosity, they are fragile ecosystems that need to be protected. The Gate of the Sun. Discovered by European explorers in the mid-19th century, the Gate of the Sun is the name of a mysterious structure located in the city of Tiwanaku in Bolivia, at the center of the ancient city of Tiwanaku. This megalithic stone or arch is located in an ancient city believed by archaeologists to be the center of a great empire. Tiwanaku is known as a region bearing traces thought to belong to one of South America's ancient civilizations. However, there are still many unknowns and unsolved mysteries about the ancient city. The Gate of the Sun was built approximately 3,000 years ago and is a fascinating structure. It features 48 different figures around a flying god. The details on it include 32 sculptures with human faces and 16 anthropomorphic figures with vulture heads. This structure is of great importance as it bears traces of antiquity. The stone calendar carved on it is astronomically divided into 4 sections showing the 4 seasons of the world. To show the 12 months of the year, these 4 sections are each divided into 3. While Tiwanakan astronomers accepted a 290-day year, they divided the months into 24 days. They also showed the state of the moon in detail for each day. This detailed calendar reflects the interest of the ancient Tiwanaku civilization in sky observations. The Gate of the Sun is 3 meters high and weighs approximately 10 tons. The construction of this large stone structure seems to have required quite impressive craftsmanship, even with the technology of the time. While the structure may have astrological or astronomical value, some believe it is a gateway to another world or dimension. Tiwanaku and the Gate of the Sun still represent a mysterious past full of unknowns, and researchers are trying to decipher the meaning of this enigmatic structure. Dragon Hill. Once upon a time, this immense natural wonder called Dragon Hill was considered a legendary place among people as a result of the discoveries made. Scientists and adventurers finally succeeded after a years-long quest to discover Dragon Hill, located in a remote region. But this discovery became even more intriguing with a mysterious door located at the top of the hill. This discovered door stood as if it were a legacy of an ancient civilization. The surface of the door was adorned with strange symbols and intricate patterns, and the workmanship on it was dazzling. The questions of why this mysterious door was built on this remote hill and by whom aroused great interest in the scientific world. Researchers tried to decipher the meaning of the door and put forward various theories. Some thought the door was built by the indigenous people of the region, while others suggested it belonged to an ancient civilization. But the door was never found again after the discovery. Therefore, it left many question marks behind. The shipwreck beneath the sand. The world beneath sandy beaches continues to amaze, constantly offering hidden treasures and extraordinary discoveries. The emergence of a wooden shipwreck from the 1800s as a result of coastal erosion on Florida's east coast stands out as an intriguing find. This shipwreck, which emerged from beneath the sand due to severe erosion caused by hurricanes, has remained buried for approximately 200 years. A team of archaeologists, led by marine archaeologist Chuck Mayday, began examining this find on the beach and confirmed the presence of the shipwreck. Such discoveries always attract great interest because shipwrecks can often help solve mysteries related to history. Mayday said they identified the structure as a shipwreck, considering the structure of the shipwreck and the materials used. However, more historical or archaeological evidence is needed to show that this ship dates back to the 1800s. Stating that moving the shipwreck from its location is costly and impractical, Mayday explained that the wreck was preserved in place and covered with sand. The team plans to uncover the entire length of the ship and take wood samples to learn more. Experts announced that the wreckage was the remains of a 317-ton U.S. merchant ship known as the Caroline Eddy, carrying a cargo of hardware. In August 2021, a high school student named Nick Emilio found 1,715 pieces of military fleet gold south of Turtle Trail Beach. Who knows what else lies beneath the sand? Underwater trains. The fact that a large part of our oceans remains unexplored and unmapped suggests that many secrets may still be hidden in the depths of the seas. Using submersible research vehicles equipped with new technologies every year, scientists are making surprising discoveries in the depths of the oceans. These discoveries occur in various fields, such as geological formations, natural phenomena, and even creatures that challenge the imagination. The train graveyard is an interesting discovery under the sea, located off the coast of New Jersey. These trains are Planet-class 222T model trains from the 1850s and are quite small. Why these trains were found on the seabed and how they got there remains a mystery. Such discoveries can shed light on past periods and events and help us understand history. Further exploration of the ocean floor is important not only in terms of history and archaeology, but also in the fields of science and environmental science. Understanding the living organisms and ecosystems found beneath the seas is critical to the ecological health of our planet. Therefore, submarine discoveries and research are a constant source of excitement for the scientific world and will help uncover more secrets in the future. The fact that these trains date back to the 1850s raises curiosity about how they got there. Unfortunately, we do not have definite information on this subject, only various theories. Lion City. The story of Shicheng, or Lion City in China, is a truly impressive discovery story. This ancient city was submerged and forgotten for many years due to a hydroelectric power plant project built by the Chinese government. But it was later rediscovered by diving groups, and this discovery caused the legend to turn into reality. Shicheng's traditional Chinese-style buildings and other structures preserved underwater are of great importance in reflecting the history and culture of this ancient city. It is amazing how resistant these underwater structures are to natural conditions and that they are still intact. Even details like wooden stairs and railings are still intact. The discovery of Shicheng has the potential to be a magnificent tourist destination for diving enthusiasts. This lost city offers an opportunity to introduce the rich history and heritage of ancient China to a wider audience. At the same time, such discoveries highlight the power of technology and research to uncover mysteries and unknowns from the past. Which of these discoveries excited you the most? Don't forget to share your thoughts with us in the comments. See you later.